Hey! I'm still looking for the tattooed man.
Well, I haven't seen him.
No? What about the guy with the dog?
No, nobody knows him.
I noticed you got this camera out the back here.
Yeah?
You taped the action or what?
No!
So you guys were tailing him. How far back were you?
About 50, 60 yards. What do you think?
Yeah, about that, maybe a little farther.
You were driving now?
Yeah.
What speed do you think you were at coming down this hill here? What were you doing?
I don't know, we were keeping back, but keeping up, maybe 40 clicks, probably.
And you're doing about the same, eh?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know for sure.
Okay. So you guys were just tailing him. There wasn't a chase going on here, was it?
No, this wasn't a chase.
We just had the eye.
There's no chance they could have seen you back there and then sped up down through this section here?
No, that's not what happened.
These are two native guys, chief suspects in a robbery homicide, right?
That's right. We've been looking for him for a couple of weeks now.
The father's denying it, saying it's not them, that we got a bad tip somewhere. He's here looking for his brother Bein to take him out of the skids and back home, clean up a drug habit.
Oh, yeah? And the truck ends up down in the water. You guys go rushing down to assist, and then what happened?
Well, the father, Rob, was crawling out of the window. You know, we looked for his son, but we couldn't find him. We figured the current must have just sucked him right out of there.
Yeah, that current's brutal through here.
Yeah, the father saw his boy wasn't in there. He tried to swim out and look for him, but Leo stopped him. They got into a bit of a scrap, and that's when I moved in and cuffed him.
Did you? Good thing you could have lost both of them down there.
Yeah, that's what we figured. I mean, he just went wild, but we couldn't let him go back in the water.
Now, let me just see if I got this right, then. This vehicle here with the two native guys coming down this hill. And just about as you get to this corner here, he sees a flatbed truck coming up the other direction. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
And the
flatbed was making the corner too tight.
Right, and the father's driving. The father doesn't see the flatbed until it's too late. He swerves to avoid him, loses control, ends up in the drinking. That's what you're saying pretty much happened, eh?
Yeah, the flatbed was taking the turn too tight.
Okay, now the driver of that flatbed, he didn't stick around?
No, he just went right on past us.
Could be he didn't see any of it, or maybe he just didn't want to get involved. We don't know.
We got a line on who might have been driving it, though. The construction site down the road. We got a constable down there trying to find the driver, get a statement.
That's great. Good, I want to get a look at that. All right. And then you saw the truck, the Suburban here, go right into the drink. You saw that happen, eh?
Yeah, we saw that happen. Then our main concern was trying to get those guys out of there.
And you're 50, 60 yards behind?
Yeah, we told you that.
There's no chance they're going to saw you back there. No chance at all.
No, they didn't see us. We know how to run a knife.
We're ready over here if you want to take a look at the vehicle.
Oh, great. Right with you, Chick. Did the father ID the son yet?
Yeah. He didn't want to go anywhere until they found his boy, so we let him stay with us. He wasn't going anywhere, so we took the cuffs off.
Okay, well, you guys have had a long night, eh? So I guess I'll leave it with you then. Okay, thanks a lot, eh?
Okay.
Thanks, Rose. Mr. Walker?
Yeah?
My name's Dominic Da Vinci. I'm with the Coroner Service. I'm very sorry, sir, for the loss of your son. And I wondered if there's anybody there we can call for you.
Called his mother already. And, was looking around for an eagle feather for him. Saw an eagle over there.
Did you?
I think there's a nest. An eagle showing up's a good sign.
do me a favor? Could you go with Mr. Walker here? See if you can walk along the beach, maybe spawn an eagle feather? I'll get a chance to examine your son, then I'll have a few questions for you, Mr. Walker. Is that all right?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Insurance on the vehicle. Robert Walker. Okay, the truck's his, the father's.
Hey, Rose, could you give me a hand over here, please? Yeah, if you could reef up on the corner of that seat there, you can get the leverage there. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Right, that's it. Got it.
That's not the same weapon. That's not a lever action. That is not the murder weapon. Could be we've been chasing the wrong guys on this.
Well, ballistics will straighten that out for us.
Either way, it's a bitch.
Want to arrest him now or what?
Just put a nice finish on his day. His son dies, he gets arrested for murder.
We got to hold him pending anyway.
What do we got, really? We can't ID them from the surveillance tape. All we got is, Tommy's word that they bought a rifle same make and model as the one used in the robberies and the shooting, and that rifle from the truck isn't going to be the one.
Well, we got to hold him until we hear from ballistics anyway. Hey, Dominic. You all right?
Huh? It's a tide, eh?
We're going to have to hold him pending the investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask my questions first?
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. About 6 feet tall, shorn hair, a lot of tattoos, both arms, cast on his ankle. Yeah.
Got a message you wanted to see me?
ASAP. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, but, it's okay. Took care of it.
So Leo's on the accident at the waterfront, huh?
Yeah, he's still down there.
How's he performing lately?
Leo? Still sharp.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
No. I'm just here catching up on a little bit of paperwork.
By the way, our squad date for the shooting range is coming up.
What's that?
Our date to requalify?
Oh, yeah, good.
Hey, Rick. You got a second?
What's going on?
Detective Curtis, Vancouver Vice Squad.
What's going on?
Okay, you're gonna turn around, put your hands out at your side. Spread your legs for me, please. You got any needles, carrying any weapons, anything like that?
No.
What do we got here, Rick?
I think I'd like to call a lawyer.
Okay. Listen, before we do that, why don't we go sit and talk about it a little bit in my car, okay? Before you do that, come on. Let's go. Slide over, you know the drill. Come on. Well, this is gonna get about 2 or 3 ounces here, bud.
Okay.
You know who I am?
Nope.
I know who you are.
Okay.
And I think we might be able to do a little something about this coke here.
What kind of something?
Well, you got a girlfriend, Brenda, right?
Yeah.
She's shacked up with the city councilman. You know about that?
Yeah, I know all about that.
Okay, I got a little situation you might be able to help me out with, if you're up for that.
I could be. Depends on what I gotta do.
Nothing much. All you got to do is keep me posted on how things are going with Brenda and the new boyfriend. That's it.
What sort of things?
When he's home, when she's home, when they're out, things like that.
Yeah, I could probably go along with that.
Here's my pager. Okay, you got some news for me, you call me. It's not a souvenir, memorize it. You got it memorized?
Yep.
You sure? Okay. Well, that's it, all right? Just be in touch. You can get up.
So you're gonna give me the Coke back?
No, I'm not gonna give you the Coke back. I'm gonna hang on to that for a while, all right? I'm gonna expect a call from you within a day or so, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Go on, get out.
So you were headed down to that dock there, yeah? Why?
A buddy of ours was supposed to pick us up in his fish boat. Take us up Indian Arm.
You live in Ocean Falls?
Yeah, around there.
Now, you told the detectives that you came down to help out your brother. What was the story with that?
Yeah. My brother Vern's got drug problems. We came here to take him back home, but he wouldn't come with us.
Did you know that you and your son were suspects in a robbery homicide?
No. First I heard of it was last night when they asked me about it.
You never heard anything about that before?
Why should we? We didn't do it.
Okay.
We didn't rob anybody. We didn't shoot anybody either. I told them that.
Right, right. So you're driving down the road there. What happened?
Flatbed truck was coming around the corner too fast, and
Too fast.
we didn't see it, and we didn't see it.
Did you know that you had two police officers following behind you?
No.
Didn't know about that, eh? Didn't see him back there?
I didn't see him. If I had, then I would have thought something wasn't right, maybe. I don't know.
Well, why, if you had seen him, why would you have thought that something wasn't right?
If I thought they were the police doesn't mean we did anything wrong. You can get stopped just for being Indian.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have tried to outrun them. We got a dead end down here, and we got an unregistered rifle in the back. That's a ready-made jail term right there.
Okay. How fast do you think you were going?
I don't know. The speedometer in the truck was busted.
Mine was busted, wasn't it? So you have no idea your speed. Okay. Well, that's about it, I guess. I'm very sorry for your loss here.
I was going to ask you, what's going to happen to Carrie now?
Well, we have to do an autopsy. That has to be done, eh?
I know.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking. We've had trouble with that from you before.
For me? Hang on one second, guys. For me? Are you sure?
About 10 years ago, a baby who died on the reservation, her eyes got taken out in an autopsy.
Oh, right.
When the body came back, they were missing.
Right.
We sent them back to the reservation in a box.
Right, that was a mistake. That was a big mistake. I wasn't really very familiar with your culture at that point. I think I explained that back then. That should never have happened.
Not getting the body back whole, that's a bad thing, you know.
I know.
We got our own ritual for the body,
Well, I know that now.
you know. And how come when white people take a person away from us, for whatever the reason, they never come back the same?
Well, I promise that in this case right here, your son's body will come back just exactly the way it is right now. That's a promise.
Okay,
Okay?
I'll be looking at you then. If something happens that's not right, I'll know who to go to.
Fair enough. You know the detectives are going to place you under arrest now, right?
Yeah,
You got a lawyer?
no,
I'll get your name. Okay, guys, thanks. Come on, Ed. Hey, Zach. How's it going? You all right?
I got a bone to pick with you.
What?
A friend of my daughter's, she works in traffic with me, said that Ramona told her that you tried to pick her up in a bar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I can explain that, okay? It was a couple of years ago, and to tell you the truth, Zach, I was pretty low today. I didn't know she was your daughter. I didn't know
You
that.
didn't know. That's supposed to excuse it. I mean, come on, man. There's a 25-year difference in your ages. She's an innocent young girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you ought to be ashamed of
Well, she's
yourself.
not as innocent as you think, Zach.
Hey, what are you saying? What are you trying to say here?
I'm just saying that she's a police officer. She's been around a little bit. She can handle herself pretty good.
Yeah, so that gives you the right to hit on her
No, I'm not
because
saying
she's
that.
old enough to have a drink in a bar, wear a uniform. You know, man, I tell you, if you and I were 10 years younger, I'd beat the hell out of you right now.
Geez, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, well, you might get the chance, and I want an apology for that last remark you just
I already
made.
apologized to your daughter, Zach. Ramona, twice now, and she already said that she forgot about it, and she's cool with that.
You just like everybody to forget about it, let it go away, huh? Well, that's not going to happen. You know, I think what we need is a flyer. Yeah, maybe I'll make a flyer. You know, print up a flyer, spread it around the department, lock up your daughters. We got a bar fly loose.
I think you ought to be proud of how your Ramona handled this whole thing, okay, with me. She was very cool. She handled herself great. She turned me down flat, Zach.
Yeah, for that, I'd grant her mother all the credit in the world for raising Ramona with some common sense, which was more than you had. I mean, what were you thinking? No, don't tell me. I know what you were thinking. You're thinking with your...
You about down here now? Is that about it? Can I tell you what I think about this accident, or do you want to just keep on going off on me? Because I can go back to the office. I got other things I can do.
No. Go ahead. Let's hear your version of the events. You take me through it. Go ahead. I'm all ears.
All right.
Please.
Okay.
What, did you say 2 years ago? She was younger then. She wasn't but 21
Do you
years
want to hear
old.
what I got to say about this thing or not? Do you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Here's the vehicle now with the two native guys coming down here through the stretch, all right? Behind them is Shannon and Rose, right?
Yeah.
About 50 yards behind. Of course, they're not sure. Anyway, they start to pick up speed right down through here, okay? Here comes the flatbed truck coming around a little bit too tight in this corner. He tries to avoid it. He loses control and goes right into the drink. Now, he has to be picking up speed or he's not going to make it into the water. Now, I'm thinking the only possible reason why is he picking up speed coming down through this section, not a big straightaway here, is why? Because he's looked behind him and he sees there's two cops on his ass, okay? They're right in there behind him. He doesn't keep his mind on this truck coming around here because why? He's looking in the rear view mirror. Hey, he's looking there. He sees that Rose and Shannon right behind him. He knows he's got an unregistered rifle underneath the seat. He speeds up because he's kind of nervous. He loses control and boom, rolls right into the drink. And that's exactly what happened.
This accident happened just the way everybody said it happened. Yeah, the police and the witness, the father, both of their stories match the physical evidence. This right here is a hill, okay? The truck is coming down this hill. This is a hill. Way back up there. This is a hill.
All the way up.
That's why he's going too fast to make the turn. It doesn't have anything to do with him seeing somebody behind him. And why in the hell would he be looking for the police anyway, okay? They don't even know the police are looking for them.
Really?
And as for going fast enough to make it into the drink, he doesn't have to be going that fast to make it into the drink. No. He comes down here, he's going kind of fast, he sees the flatbed, he hits the brakes, all right? It's kind of an old vehicle. His vehicle's got a high center of gravity, so it goes up on two wheels, and you can see that right there, and he goes off into the drink, and that's what happened here, an accident. Anything else is just a fantasy on your part, because you're pushing some kind of agenda, and that's the way it is, end of story.
So you don't even want to hear what the truck driver might have to say?
I know what he's going to say. He's going to say he was tight, but he was in his lane. He wasn't breaking any law. He's going to say that because that's what happened. That's what my report's going to say.
Okay. Thanks. Hey!
I'll tell you, she's lucky. You know, when we're taking her down, we saved her from the bikers taking a piece of her action, you know. You know, they're right around the corner, you know
Yeah,
that.
if she just paid her escort fee at City Hall, she'd be legit. We like to forget that part.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Here they come.
Heads up, Joe. 1 and 2 are inside.
Copy that. 1 and 2 inside.
People have choices, you know. They don't have to go and work for her.
Well, it beats standing on a corner freezing your ass off. It looks like they got their pay, Joe.
Copy that. Checks in hand.
Okay, Joe, targets are in the alley.
Copy, Steve. I see them.
We'll hold the door in case Lily comes out. Brian's got your back.
Copy that. Witnesses are up. See you guys at the safe house.
I had a meeting with a couple of city councilors, Sam Edmonds and Kathleen Clennon, but I think they're coming on our side.
Our side? You mean our team? Like you and I are still on the same team? Let's go.
Yeah. Now, you're going to have to feel out that senior police position on this red light district thing because between you and me, I got to tell you, I think that's where you're going to get some serious resistance.
Right. So how do we resolve the other situation with you and Brenda there?
Well, I think we resolved it.
We did? How?
Brenda's living with me, and she's decided to go back to school.
So she's quit tricking? Is that what you're going to try and tell me now? That's the new story?
Yeah.
She quit tricking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what about the surveillance tapes now that Isaac got you guys coming out of that dope house?
They don't have anything but Brenda and me together. That's it. Okay? We're not doing anything illegal, and they got nothing they can charge either one of us on.
Okay.
You're a big believer in second chances, right?
Right.
Because somebody slipped and fell doesn't mean they can't get back on their feet, right?
Right.
Okay. So you keep me up to speed on things?
Okay. Likewise with you. If anything goes sideways with the happy little homemakers over there, I want to get a heads up, okay, Jack?
You'll be my first call.
Well, that'll probably be to your lawyer. I'll be happy with the second call.
Hey, no hard feelings over this?
No hard feelings. Get real, buddy. Just because I believe in second chances doesn't mean I've forgotten how I screwed up the first chance. Just get it together.
It is together.
And make sure it's packed tight and stays that way.
So who's the member that you're looking at?
Brian Curtis. He's in Vice. He's partnered with Suki.
Well, it sounds like your informant's a little sketchy on hard evidence.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to put her on the stand. I don't know if you want me to kick it over to internal or wait.
I'd wait and see if anything else develops.
So keep pursuing it the way it's going?
Well, are you sure that Suki's not involved in some of this?
Doesn't seem like it.
Then play it out like you're doing and let me know.
Yeah, Sergeant Kurtz feels without anything solid on Brian, we'll look like fools taking this to internal. So we have some slack to see where it goes.
Okay. I got nothing new to tell you. Brian's keeping me in the dark, so...
Hey, what about that cabin he rents up in the Okanagan? Anything going on there?
No, it's just a place to hang out on weekends. They fish, shoot things.
I got a source who says they saw Joe Tang pluck a girl off the street and take her up there.
Is this source any good?
Yeah, it has been from time to time.
It doesn't sound like Joe.
Is there any reason you can think of why Joe's bundling a junkie hooker into his car to head up there?
Was this last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. That could have been a witness he wanted to protect. We're working a case with Drug Squad, an escort service that's tied into the East Indian dope scene. The witness came to us because tapes of her ended up on the internet, and she maintains the woman who runs the escort service taped her with a hidden camera.
Okay, but why Joe take this girl off the street and head up to this cabin?
She's got a big-time habit. We needed her clean and away when the roundup happens so she doesn't get hurt. We're afraid the EIs might try to get to the witnesses before trial. Is there anything else you want me to do?
Just hang in. Keep your ear to the ground with Brian.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be in touch.
Hi. Are you ready for messages?
Sure, shoot.
Okay. Gina Ottaviani called.
Gina called.
Mm-hmm. She's got something for you.
She has something for me?
Yeah, it's about that Mark guy who was missing from Ravenhood. We were looking for him. He's one of the missing walkaways.
And how would she have heard about that?
Well,
Oh, great.
I figured that he might still have some mental problems, so I called around, and she was answering the phone at triage. Turns out she knows the guy, so if you call her tomorrow, she can hook you up with him.
Oh. That's all she wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Also, they did an autopsy on Lamont Duval like you wanted, you know, Shoeshine's friend.
Oh, yeah?
And that's gone strange.
What do you mean strange?
Apparently, it wasn't an OD, it was an electric shock.
Oh, yeah?
Good work. Hey, Cosmo.
Hey, Chick.
Morning.
I understand we have a drive-by here.
Yeah, I saw on the computer you wanted to be paged about any shootings involving the East Indian drug scene.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
No problem.
So did anybody get hurt?
No, just 5 random shots at the house there. I can't be sure, but I'm thinking it's a 22.
Okay. So who are we looking at? Who lives here?
Well, the owner's Jason Singh. Drug squad has a history with him.
Oh, yeah, okay. So has anybody talked to Mr. Singh about this yet?
His sister says he isn't home.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to talk to the sister then.
Right over there with the family.
Okay, thanks. Hello. I'm Detective Cosmo with Vancouver Homicide. Would you be able to answer a few questions for me?
I don't know what I can say. We were asleep and somebody started shooting at the house.
So everybody was at home last night?
Yes.
And your brother, he was here too?
No, he stays with his girlfriend. He doesn't stay with us anymore.
Is there anyone that you feel might have done this? Somebody maybe you've had some trouble with recently?
This has nothing to do with us. This has to do with my brother. You know what he does, the people he associates with.
I understand. Okay, you said you were asleep. So you didn't see who might have done this, a car or anything?
No.
Okay, well, thanks for your time. What'd you find?
There's a little gun down there. Could be a 22. It's a little scuffed up, stashed down behind the boards here.
Oh, yeah.
Could be the shooter, who knows?
Well, your secretary called the triage. I happen to be in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, she says you know this fellow I'm looking for is Mark, right?
Yeah, I know him from way back when he was a juvenile offender.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta talk to him. What's the story there?
Well, the story is he's been in and out of jail for sexual assault 3 times.
Oh, yeah?
He's on a parole right now.
So he's a repeat offender, is he?
Yeah. He's in therapy for his problems. He's doing okay so far.
Do you know if he ever filed a complaint for sexual abuse while he's at Ravenheart?
No. That story came out in counseling, and he won't say whose abuser was.
What was he being treated for when he was in there? Because I got some files from them. They're very sketchy.
Well, at first they said he had a mixed personality disorder. Now they say he's bipolar. He's on medication for it.
Okay. Well, great. Well, I still got to talk to him.
Okay. I'll introduce you. He's right outside.
Now, I don't know if you remember, but we said we were going to get together and have some dinner sometime. Remember that?
Yeah, only I'm seeing somebody now.
Well, maybe you can let me know if it ever goes sideways on you.
Yeah, I will.
All right?
You should have called me last month when I was sitting by the phone. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Gina.
How you feeling today?
Good. Is this the guy you want me to talk to?
Yeah, this is Dominic Da Vinci. He's the coroner. I told you about him. He wants to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay?
Here, I'll leave you.
Good seeing you, Gina.
Good luck.
Hey, you feel like taking a walk with me, or would you like to take a walk?
You want to buy me something to eat?
Great, yeah, I could definitely use something to eat myself. You can probably find something up along here. Want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. What are you in the mood for?
French fries.
French fries?
Yeah.
Oh, I know a spot.
I feel really bad about that Indian kid dying like that.
Yeah.
He's just trying to help his family, and then something like that happens. Jeez.
How's Rose taking it?
Not good. She thinks we were following the wrong guys, and she's talking like it was her fault for taking us down the wrong path.
Well, even if we were wrong, the flatbed was still coming around the corner, and they were coming down the hill, and they still would have gone into the drink.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Only difference was that you were there. You stopped the dad from going into the water after his son drowning right alongside him.
Yeah. I'm not sure we did him any favors there.
Well,
have you told Kurtz about losing your gun yet?
no.
If you want, we can go in together and say that we were working the robbery homicide, checking out a lead at the booze can. You went outside, got the dog bite, lost your gun then.
No, you don't need to get involved.
Well, you know what you're gonna tell her? Don't tell her you were drinking. Bad enough you had your gun with you.
I know what to tell her.
But you want to run it by me?
No.
Okay.
Say cheese. Cheese.
Hey, you two. Long time no see.
And how about Uncle Joe? Seems strange not seeing him here. I miss him. I miss his jokes here. Same each year, but I still miss him. Yeah.
How's Aunt Stella doing since Uncle Joe died?
Pretty fair, I'd say.
You know, Uncle Joe had one of those Colonial Penn life insurance policies.
That's a relief.
Mm-hmm. Aunt Stella used his insurance money to help pay for the funeral and other bills.
You have life insurance?
I sure do. Honey, it costs as much to bury a woman as it does a man.
Sure. But at my age, I don't think I could afford it.
You just need the right kind. We got insurance from Colonial Penn at an affordable rate.
Hard to get?
No, you just pick up the phone and call.
She's right. If you're 50 to 85, write down the toll-free number on your screen and call about guaranteed acceptance life insurance from Colonial Penn. Colonial Penn makes it easy. It costs just $7.95 a month per unit, about 25 cents a day. There's no medical exam, no health questions, guaranteed. You can't be turned down. For added peace of mind, Colonial Penn also guarantees your rate will never go up and your benefit will never go down due to age. Since 1994, over 5 million people have called about this affordable coverage. Make sure your family has money to help cover funeral costs, medical bills, credit card balances, or other final expenses. So pick up the phone, call for free information and a free gift. Lines are open now.
Call 1-800-651-7500 to receive free information in the mail. You'll get this handy guide to Social Security absolutely free. Call 1-800-651-7500 or visit our website at colonialpenn.com. There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-651-7500. Call now.
Attention hernia patients. The FDA has issued a Class 1 recall of the Composics Kugel Mesh Patch. This patch may break, causing serious complications and internal damage. The attorneys at the Fox Law Firm are now representing patients implanted with the Composics Kugel Mesh Patch. If you or a loved one suffered complications, internal damage, or injury after hernia surgery, call the Fox Law Firm at 1-866-FOX-FIRM. You may be entitled to compensation. That's 1-866-FOX-FIRM.
You know, I met a friend of yours from the old mental institution, Nadia. Remember her on 4th Ward?
Yeah, Nadia. Yeah, how is she?
Pretty good. She's doing pretty good. And she was telling me that she remembers he was part of a grounds crew out there. Used to work with 3 other guys. There was Phil, Dennis, she showed me pictures, and Josh, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And then she went on to tell me a pretty sad story about these other guys, how they all died out there.
Well, what did Nadia tell you? Because she makes up things, you know.
No, she didn't make this up. I know she didn't make it up because she told me that they hung themselves. And I know that's how they died because we found the bodies buried out there.
Found them out there?
Yeah, we did. So you want to tell me what you know about that?
You're the coroner. You can make me testify at an inquiry.
Well, I could do that, but I'm not gonna. I mean, that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to see you get hurt.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, not for me, Adam.
Yeah, I've been told that too.
I understand that you suffered some abuse out there. Is that so?
Yeah.
Now, did something happen, or did you do something that's got you scared to talk about that?
No, I didn't do anything out there.
So I just want to tell you that something did happen. If somebody did something under the duress of abuse, you're not to blame for that.
Yeah, but some things can still get you in a lot of trouble.
And I'm saying that's not going to happen. Now, there were 4 of you working on that crew. You guys were friends. Right? You're tight. You're working together every day. Now you're friends. They can't tell me what happened, and I have to know what happened, so you have to tell me.
You don't know me. I'm not a very nice person.
Well, yeah, I heard some things. I heard about all that, but I also heard that you're taking responsibility for it. Yeah. That's good. So take responsibility for it, then, and you tell me. Okay, you tell me. Forsake your friends. Who was it who buried those boys out there?
I did okay. That was me. I cut them down from the tree and I buried them.
Okay, and who else was with you? There was somebody else. Who else was there?
After Phil hung himself, it was just me, Josh, and Dennis who cut him down. And then Josh hung himself. And then it was me and Dennis. And then I was all by myself. It was just me.
Just you?
Yeah. But I'm strong.
No, I don't believe it was just you. As a matter of fact, I know it wasn't just you because I have an eyewitness. The eyewitness told me, Mark, there was 4 people that cut down Josh. 4 people. Okay, so there's you, and there's Dennis, and there's Phil. Who's the 4th? Who's the 4th guy? Just tell me, Mark. Who was it?
The boss, Ken.
It's Ken Folkestone. He's the head of the grounds bureau.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's the man that he was abusing you and all the other boys there. He's responsible for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did worse things than that.
What worse thing?
He talked him into hanging himself.
You talked him into it? How did you talk him into it?
He worked on them. You know, he messed with their heads. He made them feel small, worthless. He would take away their meds, and he would tell them that they're better off dead than living in a place like this. You're never going to be well. And then he'd say things like, besides, nobody's going to want to be with you. No woman is going to want to be with you after what you did with me. What we did. You're dirty. And then he would hand them the rope, and they'd go do it.
And not you. You didn't do it. Why didn't you?
Because I was the only one left, so I ran away so that I could tell somebody.
And then he didn't tell anybody, though. Well, why wouldn't you have told anybody?
Because I started doing the same stuff to little boys. And I liked it. So I was just the same as him.
Hey there. How's it going?
Okay.
There was a fight here the other night. The guy got attacked by a dog. You see that? You hear about that?
I didn't see anything.
No? Oh. You ever see anybody walking a dog up and down the alley here?
There's a security guy. He is dog. He comes around sometimes.
Know who he works for?
I don't know.
You know somebody lost a gun out there, right?
Uh-huh.
You didn't find one, did you?
No.
No?
Sergeant Kurtz called, asked me to take a look. So we got any idea how the guy might have gotten in here?
Yeah, looks like he came in through the balcony. Take a look. Patio door's been jimmied. You can see the lock's been damaged from reefing the door open.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Maybe a crowbar, big screwdriver.
Yeah.
On the 3rd floor here?
Yeah.
So what, I guess the guy could have come down from the overhang up there. Hangs over, drops down onto the balcony above this one and on down here to her balcony. Cat burglar?
Yeah, seems possible. We checked the apartments above hers, but there's no sign of a break-in up there.
What about the roof? Did you take a look up there?
No, we were waiting for you.
Okay, I'll check that out.
You should know we were out here in a call a few weeks ago. Same woman. She was assaulted downstairs in the parking garage. Sergeant Kurtz knows the story. She lives in the building.
Well, that was pretty nice. I wouldn't mind living downtown here. I could walk to work.
You want me to call in for an identity?
Yeah, go ahead. Have them dust her prints. Check the place out. Miss Maitland? I'm Rose Williams. I'm a detective with the robbery division. How you doing? You feeling okay?
He touched my private things.
In your bedroom area there?
My dresser drawer is open.
Is there anything else missing from in here?
Some of my underwear is gone.
Anything else? Any money, jewelry?
No, just the underwear.
Okay.
I was asleep. Right here in my bed. And he had to have been standing there. Right there, just looking at me.
Is there a family member or a friend that I could call for you?
Just Sheila upstairs.
Sheila? You mean Sergeant Kurtz?
Yeah.
Do you want me to get a constable to get her on the phone for you?
No, it's okay. I'll call her later. I don't want to bother her. She's working now.
Maybe you and I could take a walk around your place here. Could be there's a few things missing that you haven't noticed yet.
Yeah, that's what I started to do when I saw the dresser drawer was open. I was shocked to see that.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing. Did you notice if your front door was unlocked when you woke up this morning?
I didn't notice. I don't know.
Okay.
That's a pretty ghoulish little fairy tale you're promoting there.
So you don't know anything about boys hanging themselves? You had nothing to do with it?
No, because it didn't happen. Consider your source, for God's sake. They're mental patients.
Well, I just talked to two of those. I found two of those mental patients, and they both tell me the same story. I haven't even started asking former staff out there. What stories are they going to tell me?
You know, I think I've taken just about all the accusations from you that I'm going to take.
Is that right?
I'm going to be talking to my lawyer about this.
Well, you make sure you tell him I'm taking this case to homicide. Now,
You can take the damn case wherever you want to take it. You can take your ass off my grounds, too.
Unfortunately, we've little or no forensic evidence from the graves of the extra bodies we recovered. All we really have are two witnesses, both former mental patients, and they're not the most reliable of sources.
I know it's a problem, but, you know, homicide still might find something else, and it's all we got. We gotta go with it.
I'm not saying don't give it a homicide. I'm just pointing out that it'll be a difficult case to sell to the Crown.
You used to work over there. Isn't there somebody you can button down with this thing? Get this thing moving in the right direction, put a fire under it?
I suppose I still have one or two favors owed to me. I'll make a few calls, see what I can do.
Great, then thanks.
Oh, one last thing. Unearthing those graves at the old mental institution turned out to be rather a good thing after all, didn't it?
Yeah, guess it did.
I just wanted to hear you say it.
Okay.
Next time, don't bring this with you.
Mystery